Hey guys, it's Dog Baby 4400. I am back with you guys. I am doing this tag and got brain freeze. I do not know the name of the tag, but it will be in the description bar. I believe it has something to do with the neighbor tag or something like that. But I have the questions written down right here, and I did get this from S_Hutchison girl. So I did tell you I will do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm feeling a little better today. I've been under the weather. So let's get with it. I hope I wrote these down correctly. Let me put my glasses on so I'll be on point. So let's go with number one. The number one question was, do you have neighbors to the right and the left of you? Well, I did have neighbors to the right of me, but they moved out, and I live in a house, a single family home. So the right of me, I did have neighbors. They moved out about 2 months ago, and to the left of me, I do have neighbors, but there's a big street separating us. So she's not really a neighbor, so but she's across the way. But yeah, there is somebody there, and in the back of me, I have a neighbor in the back of me as well. So yeah. Number two, are you are your neighbors friendly? Um, well, yeah, my neighbor that lives here, she's very friendly. She's like 92 years old, and so we do speak when we see each other. And I do a lot of times go over and talk to her. She can't really walk that well. She's on a walker. My neighbor that lives in back of me, they're pretty friendly too. And the people that live to the right of me, they were pretty friendly, but they had some shady things going on over there. Um, Let me see. Are your neighbors your age? No, they're not. My neighbor, like I told you, to the left of me, she's older, and the people that did live to the right of me, they moved, like I said, 2 or 3 months ago. They were younger, and the people that live in back of me, they're younger too. Um, do your neighbors have children? Yes. My neighbors that live in back of me, and you probably hear the dog barking. Um, they're younger than me as well. Um, and they have children. I mean, that was a question. They have children. They have one child. She just had a baby about 4 months ago, so they have a newborn. Are your number five? Are your neighbors of a loud or quiet nature? No, they're quiet. My older neighbor that lives across the street over here, she's very, very quiet lady. And my neighbors that live in back of me right here, they're pretty quiet, except for they have a dog. And they have two dogs that are outside. They are super loud. You probably hear them barking in this video. They're very loud. And then they have two dogs in the house that I don't really hear because our houses are not attached. These are single family homes. Um, Let me see. Uh, do your neighbors watch your videos? No, they don't watch my videos. They don't even know that I have a YouTube channel. My other neighbor that used to live in back, because they just moved about a year over here in this house, they used to watch. Um, do you communicate with your neighbors? I do. I told you I talked to the older lady that lives over here on across the street, and I do communicate with the neighbors that live in back over here from time to time. Um, what set of television neighbors reminds you of your neighbors? Um, I don't know. I really don't know. My neighbor that lives back here, I'm from up north, so I've been living down south for a minute, and I could only say they kind of remind me of the Beverly Hillbillies. Not quite so hillbilly-ish as they are, but yeah, they kind of remind me of them. My neighbors back here, the husband does remind me of Jethro, but that's probably the only thing I can say about that. But the lady over here, I don't know, she's so sweet. Remind me of the Golden Girls probably. Um, let's see, number nine. Do you consider yourself a good neighbor? Yeah, I consider myself a pretty good neighbor because I look out for the old lady over here because she lives by herself. She's 92. Her daughter comes and checks on her, and when it's trash time, I go over there and I take her trash cans and I move them all the way to the curb for her, and I put them back. Like today was trash day, so I went and did that for her. And the neighbors over here, because I'm retired, I'm here all the time, and I do the same thing for them over there. So yeah, I look out for them and they look out for me. And yeah, so I consider myself a good neighbor. You know, I don't pick up anything from the store for them. They don't do that for me neither. But I do look out for them as far as like when they're home and when I'm home. So number 10, tell about an interesting situation that involved your neighbor. I really don't have any interesting situations other than my neighbors that live behind me, my landscaper that does my landscaping in my house. She asked me one day. This is the last question too. She asked me one day, the guy that cuts my grass, his helper. She didn't like his helper. She didn't like the way he looked. So she asked me, could I get my grass cut by someone else because she was uncomfortable with the way that the guy looked that cuts my grass. So I thought that was kind of weird for her to ask me to do that. So I told her, I wasn't cool with that. If she had a problem with him, that was her problem. So that was the only thing that was kind of threw me off. Like, really? My landscaper? So, that was the only thing. But this was a really interesting tag. Thank you so much, S. Hutchinson, for doing that. You guys take care. Bye-bye.